Hi everyone, I'm Mahavir Singh.
And I'm Hukam Singh.
We are Sikhi Society, and today we're going to be talking about what happens at a Sikh wedding.
This talk promises to be very informative and serious, and it's the third video in our What Happens At series.
Let's begin. The common thing in Sikhi culture and religion is that the arranged marriage will take place, but people conceive this in the wrong way. Actually, what happens is the two families will bring the bride and groom together, and the bride and groom will spend quite a bit of time with each other. Then afterwards, they'll decide whether they want to get married or not. Usually, this is done about a year before the wedding because there's a lot of preparations that needs to take place, a lot of invitations, a lot of design, and everything really.
So 3 days prior to the event, you have many different ceremonies. So first, you have the manya, which is when you get turmeric and you rub it along your arms, your face, everywhere. Well, other people do it for you. And this is to cleanse the body before marriage, so that you have a good marriage. And then after this, your relatives, they feed you laddu, which is a sweet food. And this is done by both the groom and the bride.
So then there's, usually after the maya is done, there's a joggo ceremony, which is when there's dancing and singing that usually takes place by the women of the family. It's quite a happy and small occasion where I think it's more of a family event, and it helps to bring the family closer and make sure that the wedding is a happy environment. Here's an example of joggo.
Yeah, joggo. So now we're getting to the main part of the wedding, which is called the Anand Ceremony, which is joining of two souls into one. To this ceremony, vibrant colours are worn, usually red or red-based colours, pink, orange. The man usually wears a sherwani, which is an ornate jacket which is worn with nice buttons, heavily embroidered, and he wears a red turban, which matches the woman's red dress, or he wears the colour turban of whatever the woman's dress is.
Usually after 30 or 40 minutes, both families have entered the Gurdwara, then Milni is performed, which is when the two families, Ardas is performed by Gyani, then the two families, the men in each family will then come up to each other, hand each other over flowers, and then they will usually hug each other, lift each other up, and there's a lot of happiness, smiling, laughter going on. Afterwards, they all go into Darbar Sahib, the main hall, and then here Lama is performed, which is when the bride and groom will walk around the Guru Granth Sahib Ji 4 times. Usually the bride is passed on by the men in the family as they walk around.
So after the Lama has happened, the Hukamnama is performed, and after this, the bride and groom are officially married. So then
Sagan is performed, which is when every single family member will give money to the bride and groom, and they sometimes whisper like a happy message into the air.
And a picture is taken just to commemorate that they did that.
Actually, the whole ceremony is usually videoed nowadays so that they can be remembered forever.
After the Anand Ceremony happens, an occasion called the Durli happens. So the bride and groom leave the Gurdwara and they go to the girl's house. And what it is it's basically the bride leaving her house, moving away from her family, going into the boy's family. So it's a very sad and solemn occasion, and a lot of people are crying. But at the end of the day, it's showing that they're sad, but the girl's moving away eventually. So.
And it is still kind of happy because she is getting married, which is what they always wanted for her. Afterwards, they are taken to a main hall, which is where the main party reception is taking place. Both sides of the family, everyone attends. You get friends of friends there, you get your third cousins there. It's a very happy occasion, a lot of eating, drinking, and there's dancing. It goes on throughout the entire night and early into the morning. Usually it takes place at a hotel so that the relatives can then stay in the hotel overnight. And it just goes to show that how happy and joyous a wedding is, because it's something which is for life, and you shouldn't go into it being sad or depressed. You should be happy, and honestly you should just go in with an open mind and look forward to a bright future. Thank you for listening. Once again, thank you for watching and listening to our video. Next time we'll be talking about what happens at a Sikh funeral, so we'll see how that goes. Anyway, subscribe to our website, the link is in the description below, where we've got blog updating every week, and we've got fun quizzes and games and a lot of content on religion and culture of Sikhi. Also subscribe to our YouTube channel, like and comment on the video, and always keep up to date with us.
Yeah, please could you also follow us on Twitter at Society Sikhi and like our Facebook page, Sikhi Society. Thanks for listening. See you next time.
Sat Sri Akal.